And welcome everyone to Recom247.com. I'm Zach Long. This is Daniel Pauling. We are now just hours away from National Signing Day. On Wednesday, a lot of work has went into this from a coaching standpoint and from the media standpoint. You guys have been at this for, it seems like, 365 days year-round. And we have some last-second developments here before we get into the guts of this class. Tech did pick up another commitment.
Yeah, Tech picked up a boom on Saturday. Paul Banks III. Good cornerback, 6'1", 175. So a lot of welcome size probably in that defensive secondary. But he's coming out of Trinity Valley or Navarro College, excuse me. Number 25 cornerback, number 195 player overall. This was a situation where he had built a great relationship with Coach Gibbs and Coach Spavital. He had committed to Houston, but when the new coaching staff took over, they said, "Look, we don't want you anymore. We're pulling your scholarship." He committed to North Texas, having an official visit there. Things kind of fell together for him to come to Tech.
Right.
And it all kind of worked out. As soon as they offered, he committed, and he headed home a Red Raider on Sunday. Absolutely.
Navarro, a very reputable junior college program, and you get kids with experience. That's a little less you have to teach them coming on campus, and we've seen JC kids make an immediate impact for Texas Tech. We'll see what he does. Mm-hmm. Daniel, right now, if you're like one of those people who has Twitter refresh disease, as I call it, you're watching everything going on right now, and you're seeing a lot of programs offer kids who they haven't been on previously, but things change and stuff materializes, and you make those last-second offers. Is Texas Tech doing that?
Yeah, there's one offer Tech made Sunday, actually. Jarvis Baxter, 3-star wide receiver out of Trinity Valley Community College, 5'10", 175, so not a big guy. Number 21 wide receiver, number 141 player overall. He's committed to the University of South Florida. He's going to make his decision Wednesday between Tech, USF, and North Texas. So kind of remains to be seen, where he's going to decide to go. We'll be following that story, obviously, but wouldn't surprise me if he chose Tech or if he chose to stick with South Florida. He's kind of been committed there for so long that he's kind of grown to love that place.
Right.
And when Tech kind of comes in, 4 days before signing day, or 3 days before signing day, it's tough to say, oh well, let's go ahead and flip.
Yeah, that's a tough thing to ask a kid to do, but it has happened. We've seen it time and time again.
Yeah, and I still think Tech does have a good chance, but
absolutely
can't guarantee anything.
Now, Daniel, there's only a few hours left, but that doesn't mean some things could not happen here. If there was a Hail Mary, so to speak, a miracle done on the eve of signing morning, what would it be for Texas Tech that could change the tide of everything?
Well, there's still a lot of uncommitted guys out there. Samisi Ulaave, the offensive guard out of Honolulu. Joseph Wicker, the 4-star defensive end out of California. Arthur McGinnis, 3-star outside linebacker. He said he's going to make his decision Monday night. I don't know if that necessarily means he's going to make his commitment Monday night. We'll see. But one guy that Tech has still been chasing, Tyron Johnson, the 5-star wide receiver out of New Orleans. They've been making in-home visits. I know he's built a great relationship with Cliff and Kevin Curtis. I know, but Kevin Curtis is also recruiting a couple other 2017 guys out of New Orleans. And, hey, Arthur McGinnis does play for Warren Easton as well, so maybe it's a situation where they're like, well, if you're in the same city, you may as well drop by. I don't think Tech pulls it off at the end with getting Tyron Johnson, but he's still a guy that they're pursuing, making in-home visits with, have a great relationship with, definitely need, and would love to have in this class, though.
And Tyron's made a couple comments on Twitter. He's acknowledged the presence of Texas Tech coaches. Now, whether that gets him out of an LSU uniform, we don't know, but you have to have a little hope on signing day eve, don't you?
You have to expect something crazy will happen.
Absolutely. And speaking of crazy things, a lot of stuff is going to happen over the next few hours. Stay locked in with Daniel Pauling. We're going to be right back with him tomorrow. We're going to give you a guide to signing day because you're going to hear a lot of lingo, a lot of crazy things go on. Daniel's going to break it down for you tomorrow so you're ready to go at 6 a.m. when the fax machines start doing what fax machines do, and we sit there and wait on every single thing that comes off of them.
Oh, yeah.
It's an exciting lifestyle, but we're dedicated to it. Go to Recom247.com. Get a subscription. Now is the time to do it, isn't it?
Absolutely. Still got that buy 1 month, get 2 months free offer. Check it out.
Follow Daniel on Twitter, the gateway to Recom247.com. For now, though, we're going to bid you farewell. We'll be back tomorrow with your recruiting signing day guide. Right now, though, we bid you farewell. Daniel Pauling, I'm Zach Long. You're on Recom247.com.